What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Leaky14 coming today with a One Piece review, chapter 979 of One Piece. And let's get right into it. I know it's been a while. Sorry. But that cover story. So it's Pound Alive. It's Pound Alive. Why? Why, Oda? Why can't you just kill somebody? Let them die, bro. Let them die. If the whole reason for Pound being alive is to lead the alliance to Wano, maybe. But that whole Pound scene dying and the emotion of it is all out the window now. That whole scene just feels pointless. Why not kill the man if you? Why kill him if you're not gonna kill him? Like, just let him die, bro. Now, on that note, though, if Pedro is alive. If I'm dropping one, I'm never gonna drop One Piece. But if Pedro's alive, bro, oh man, that's gonna be annoying. Let him die, Oda. That's all we gotta say. Anyway, moving right into it. So first, let's go on with the fact that Kanjuro has not reported to Orochi yet. He hasn't reported for, it seems like 3 reasons. One being the fact that he has never been to the island before. He has never been to Kanjuro has never been to Onigashima before, right? So he has no idea where he's going. Second of all, everybody else in the Beast Pirate Alliance still views him as a bad guy. Nobody knows he's a traitor. Seems like Orochi is the only one who knows that he is the informant. Everybody else in the Beast Pirate Alliance still thinks he's a samurai. So that's going to lead to an exchange of the opportunity of Momo escaping. Now, you seen that panel of Momo with the knife? It makes it seem like Momo's gonna do something with that knife. I don't think he's gonna hurt Kanjuro. He might poke him with it. Maybe. That's a reach though. But I think it's going to be used to free himself. That's definitely what it's gonna be used for. I think the Beast Pirates are going to be the reason that leads to Momo escaping. They're going to confront Kanjuro at some point, and then hopefully Momo escapes. Now, Momo is due for a big moment in this arc. I just don't think it has to do with defeating Kanjuro or killing Kanjuro for whatever reason. Next. Again, we get a recap of where everybody is. Everybody's dressed in Beast Pirate gear, and the raid is on. Like, we are here. Like, this is peak movie time. Like, this is what we've been waiting for, and we're still getting twists and turns. This island is massive. I mean, huge. We knew it was huge. Last chapter we got the double page spread of the whole island for the first time, and this place is huge, but it is big enough to make Kaido like have small furniture, which is pretty cool, which is hard to think about until we actually got here. But yeah, the island is huge. Frankie got his cool little moment. I'm not a huge Frankie fan. I hope nobody kills me for that, but he went as one of my like least favorite Straw Hats. I'm sorry. The super thing just kills me. Blame Oda. But I think that moment was cool. I do love his tech moments when he gets to show off his gear, because he geeks, and the rest of the Straw Hats usually geek over his stuff, especially Usopp and Chopper. Even Luffy. So that was cool. He got to show off his bikes, and Jinbei even comments on how he's seen them before, and Frankie's like, nah, B, these the new versions. You ain't seen these before. These the new joints, alright? That was pretty cool. So shout out Frankie. And I'm excited to see what else Frankie's gonna whip out, because he's definitely going to whip out some weaponry. That Kaido killing weapon. Like, it's definitely not gonna kill Kaido, but I am definitely interested to see what kind of gear Kaido's about to Frankie's gonna whip out to kill Kaido. Hell yeah. Yo, and Jinbei being in the crew is almost an extension of us being in the crew. A lot of the crew is they all have their own personalities, and they're all relatable in their own ways, but they're all indulged into the story, where Jinbei is that mature, reasonable person. Like, not many of the Straw Hats have a large good sense of reason and logic, but ironically, the Fishman is the most humane, man. Like, his thoughts literally all the time spill right into our paper. Like, he steals words out of our mouth. Like, everybody's like, where is Luffy? He knows exactly where they went. Oh, Luffy said this. Like, and notice how he doesn't say he tried to stop him or anything like that. He just says, yeah, they left. And moments like these are what make One Piece so good. The character building, these characters, like, I thought this page, especially, was very funny. Luffy is being Luffy, going off, and Zoro's like, yeah, I'm gonna go find Luffy. And immediately everybody's like, yep, he's gonna get lost. And it's funny how he plays into that trope, like Zoro gets lost every arc, twice an arc even, and like he can still do it well. It's still funny if he executes it right. So shout out Oda for that. And then even moments when Sanji trying to jump in the tank with all the women, and they're all like, nah, we're good. And then the everybody ships Robin and Frankie together. And Frankie was like, yo, come on, babe, how my ride? And Brooks like, all right, we out. Yo, so good, man. And Oda's so good at doing the Straw Hats interactions so well, which makes you love these characters. I thought all the interactions in this chapter were peak One Piece. So good. So good. And then just Brooks' response of like, hey, a bro ride could be just as good. But Robin, dime piece. And Robin even says something to the extent of, yo, Jinbei, you're having your voice of reason around. It's like, it's cool, it's good. And like that is exactly what the Straw Hats needed. And definitely outside of his skills as a helmsman, his role as a mature leader and voice of input definitely is going to shape the path the Straw Hats take the rest of the story. And I'm very interested to see what Oda does with that. How if Jinbei speaks up in moments, and like what moments does he speak up? And like, for example, he didn't speak up, not telling Luffy to go off on his own, or not telling Zoro to go off. But like, when is Jinbei going to input, and when are they going to listen? That is going to be key. And the Toby Roppo, the Flying Six, and yo, Black Maria is huge. That's a big, like, she towers over King, over Jack, and she looks taller than Kaido. Kaido's sitting down though. But she is huge, and I am still loving the Toby Roppo. I wish they were introduced sooner. I like them a lot. Each and every one of them very good character designs. Everybody was expecting Oda to do some over the top Shinobu or Kanjuro design, but their designs are all clean but still like colorful in their own way. And I'm excited to see who's everybody's favorite Flying Six for a reason, man. Like, he just has that presence. And him wearing the mask, that mask has to come off at some point. The game Who's Who is all about who's that guy. So I wonder if that plays into his character. And he seems to be strong because he wants to fight an all-star. And we know how strong the all-stars are. Like, Jack was strong enough to go against Neko and Inu for days. So, like, we know how strong they are. And the fact that he wants to challenge them actively. Like, he said if one of them dies, bro. Like, that means they're not playing around. So, I'm excited to see how strong the Flying Six actually are. Process Sasaki. I think Sasaki's pretty cool. Like I said, that thing, they're all pretty cool. But Who's Who? Like, it's funny because I thought I liked Drake, but Drake's turned out to be one of my least favorite out of the Flying Six. Isn't that funny? And the fact that Kaido appointed the Flying Six to find his son must mean that it is important, whatever this announcement is. And then also that they're gonna get the job done. So how them searching for his son, so by sending them on this quest, he's actively putting them on the path to meet anybody in the Alliance who's inside that castle. So that includes Mr. Zoro himself. Kid is walking around the castle with his crew, and Luffy. The three of them, their chance of running into the Toby Roppo just because they're looking for it, like they're out roaming the castle, is very high. So we are definitely going to see the Toby Roppo in action in some point before the big final battle, which is going to be awesome. Luffy might be able to find a way to slip out the fight if it starts and he doesn't really get involved and keep the costume on. But it's looking like a fight is going to brew very soon. So the important thing is whether that fight leads to Luffy's costume coming off, because then the jig is up. And yeah, the only other real thing of interest I wanted to talk about in the chapter was, obviously I forgot about it when it was up, but that shadow that is behind Jinbei and, well, all the Straw Hats when they're leaving, but specifically Jinbei and Jinbei and Robin when they are leaving. I have two guesses of what that could be. It could really be anything, but what the story is leading towards, how this chapter goes, this chapter really leads to the reveal of the name of Kaido's son, and he is missing, so we're looking for him. And then ironically we get a famous Oda silhouette in this chapter. Could that silhouette be Yamato? I do think there's a chance. Otherwise it could be another lurking shadow that is in Wano who we haven't heard much of, and it could be CP0. They would be the last ones to sneak in after the raid. They could already be on the island, but it would make sense that they would be the last to pop up. If it was another Straw Hat Alliance member, I don't know why they would be lurking. So it definitely is not the Minx. Again, why would somebody in the Alliance be lurking behind the rest of the Alliance? You know, that doesn't make sense. So I think it's either Yamato or it's like CP0 finally making their move, like Rob Lucci. Anyway, I like this chapter a lot. I love interaction chapters like this, and we're still setting up, and the ball is really rolling. Like, we are here. This isn't the final battle, but we are in the final stages of Wano, and I'm so excited. Thank you for watching. If you like this, please like it, comment, subscribe for more content. I will do more reviews of One Piece in the future. Thanks for watching. Bye. That's all for now. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. Who do you think that shadow is? I really think it's either Yamato or CP0, and I don't think we're gonna find out for a while. So, also, who do you think Zoro is going to run into throughout the chapter? Do you think he's gonna run into one of the Tobiropo? If so, which one? And is Kid going to run into any total? Is Kid going to run into any Tobiropo? If he's so, who do you think? I would love for Who's Who and Kid to cross paths. And also that shot of King, full body, was fuego, him and his sword. I can't wait for that Zoro 1v1. Anyway, Leaky XIV, that's all my time. Peace.